Hi, congratulations, you made it through chapter 1. There were a couple of interesting things about this chapter I wanted to talk to you about. First of all, this is the first time that as a reader, you get to see the story from Logan's point of view. If you've read Huntress and Warfare so far, we've only been in Audrey's head, and so now we're finally in Logan's head. And you get your first taste of what Logan actually thinks of Audrey. The interesting thing about this chapter is it was actually at the end of the book, and I moved it up to be the first chapter. So the next chapter you guys will be reading is actually the original first chapter from Logan, but I felt that the book flowed better, jumping into to what's happening right here. And something else that's interesting about this chapter, and for me as a writer, is that it is a chapter that's taken from Huntress. You guys will probably recognize it, and I not only had to write from a male POV, from a male point of view, which was tricky because so far I've been living in Audrey's head for a really long time. I had some guys help me to make sure that I was getting guy lingo down, that I wasn't focusing on things that girls focus on, which is like hair and eye color and clothing. Guys don't really notice that as much as girls do, and so I really had to change my perspective on writing. But also because this chapter was in Huntress, I had to go by what was in Huntress and just write what Logan thought of what I'd already written. And anyway, it was the first time I had to do a couple of those things, and so this was a fun chapter, but a learning chapter and a first chapter for me, and I'm really excited about how it turned out, and I'm excited for you guys to keep reading. So keep going, and we'll talk after chapter 2 a little bit more. Thanks.